Welcome to my channel Glory with Mathematics. Please subscribe, like and share.
Dear students, previously we have proved so many theorems regarding circle. So here we are going to prove another theorem of circle. Before proving this theorem, we have to know something. So if two chords of a circle are equal, then their corresponding arcs are congruent, and conversely, if two arcs are congruent, then their corresponding chords are equal. And second one, congruent arcs or equal arcs of a circle subtend equal angles at the center. So we will use these statements in proof of the next theorem. Let us prove this theorem. The statement is the angle subtended by an arc at the center is double the angle subtended by it at any point on the remaining part of the circle. So here in three circles I have drawn. So in each circle PQ is the arc. In first circle PQ is the minor arc. In second circle PQ is the semicircle, and in the third circle, so PQ is the major arc. Then we will prove for first circle, then automatically it will prove for second and third circle also. So first what is given? PQ arc of the circle makes angle POQ at center and angle PAQ at point A on the remaining part of the circle. So we have to prove angle POQ is equal to twice of angle PAQ. Then construction. Join AO and produce it to P. Join AO and produce it to B. Then proof. So here I will prove for first circle. So all the namings are in second circle and third circle are same. So it is already automatically proved for second and third circle. So here consider the triangle AOQ. So in triangle AOQ, BOQ is the exterior angle, and we know that the exterior angle is equal to the sum of two interior opposite angle. So in triangle AOQ, angle BOQ is equal to angle OAQ plus angle AQO, exterior angle, is equal to sum of two interior opposite angle. But we know this angle is equal to this angle. Why? Because OA and OQ are the radii of this circle and they are equal. So by isosceles property, angle OAQ is equal to angle AQO. If we put these values here, so this implies angle BOQ is equal to twice of angle OAQ. So this is our equation 1. Similarly, we can prove that angle BOP. Similarly, angle BOP is equal to twice of angle PAO. So this is our equation 2. So adding 1 and 2. adding 1 and 2, we got angle BOQ plus angle BOP is twice of angle OAQ plus angle PAO. So this implies angle BOQ plus angle BOP. BOQ plus angle BOP is equal to angle POQ is equal to OAQ PAO. OAQ and PAO. So this is angle P twice of angle PAQ. So this is proved. So for this circle also angle POQ is equal to twice of angle PAQ. But here in case of for case 3, for circle 3, reflex angle, as PQ is the major arc, so reflex angle POQ is equal to twice of angle PAQ. So this is proved. Important statement is there. Prove that angle in a semicircle is 90 degree. So here it is given that PQ is the semicircle. To prove angle PAQ is 90 degree. And angle here also, angle PAQ is the angle by PQ at A. It is also given. To prove angle PAQ is 90 degree. Then prove. So PQ is a semicircle. So this is also an arc. We know that the angle subtended by an arc at the center is double that of the angle subtended by the arc at any point on the remaining part of the circle. So here POQ is the angle subtended by PQ at center O, and angle PAQ is the angle subtended by PQ at point A. PAQ POQ is equal to twice of angle PAQ. According to our previous theorem, that the angle subtended by an arc at the center is double that of the angle subtended by the arc at any point in the remaining part of the circle. So that angle subtended by an arc at the center is double that of the angle subtended by it at any point in the remaining part of the circle. So this implies angle POQ is equal to twice of angle PAQ. We know that angle POQ is 180 degree because POQ is a straight line. So this implies but angle POQ is equal to 180 degree due to straight line. So this implies twice of angle PAQ is equal to 180 degree, or angle PAQ is equal to 90 degree. So this is proved. So we can use these theorems in solving other problems. Next theorem, angles in the same segment of a circle are equal. So here to prove this theorem, we shall use the statement of our previous theorem. So here it is given that PQ PQ arc of the circle make MX angle PAQ and angle PBQ at A and B on the same segment. To prove, we have to prove they are equal. The angles subtended by the arc on the same segment are equal. So angle PAQ is equal to angle PBQ. Then construction, join PO and PQ. So here, so this is O. Join PO and OQ. So proof. So here POQ is the angle subtended by the arc at the center. Angle POQ is the angle subtended by the arc PQ at the center. So and PAQ is the angle subtended by PQ at point A. So by our previous theorem, angle POQ is equal to twice of angle PAQ because the angle subtended by an arc at the center is twice of the angle subtended by it at any point on the remaining part of the circle. So here also at point B, the angle subtended by the arc PQ is PBQ. So and angle POQ is also equal to twice of angle PBQ by this theorem also. So by comparing the above two, so this we got angle PAQ is equal to angle PBQ. So this is proved. Next theorem, if a line segment joining two points subtends equal angle at two other points lying on the same side of the line containing the line segment, the 4 points lie on a circle or the 4 points are concyclic. So here A, B, C, D are 4 points. AB is the line segment and the angle ACD by the line segment AB at C, and angle ADB is the angle formed by the line segment AB at D. So it is given that AB line segment makes angle ACB at C and angle ADB at D, and it is given that these two angles are equal. So angle ACB is equal to angle ADB. Then to prove A, B, C, D are concyclic or the 4 points lie on a circle. Then prove. By taking A, B and C, by taking 3 points A, B, C, construct a circle. So this is under construction also, construction. By taking A, B, C, draw a circle. I have already drawn the circle. So then proof. Here we know that by our previous theorem, by 3 points we can draw only one circle. So here by taking A, B, C points we can draw one circle, and here I have drawn this circle. So then proof. Let D is not in the circle. If D is not in the circle, let the circle passes through the point E or E dash. So let the circle passes through E or E dash. Imagine that if the circle does not passes through the point D, then it may be passed through point E or E dash. So by our previous theorem, the angles subtended by the arc on the same segment are equal. So this implies angle ACB is equal to angle AEB, because angles in the same segment are equal. But it is given that angle ACB is equal to angle ADB. So this implies E and D are indifferent. Similarly, E dash and D are indifferent. That means they are coincide. E, D and E dash, they are coincide. That means they are the same point. So this implies D passes through the circle, or passes through the present in the circle, on the circle. So this is proved. So this implies ABC, 3 points are already present on the circle, and here we proved that D also present on the circle. So that means A, B, C, D are coinciding.